Hi, it's Cammy. Charlie talks football.
Hello guys and welcome back to Charlie Talks Football. Now, if you're new around here, make sure to hit that subscribe button. We are currently trying to get to 2,000 subscribers. There'll also be regular content on the channel. Now, some very exciting news has came out now. Newcastle have just announced the signing of Harvey Barnes from Leicester City. Now, it's believed the fee's around £38 million. It's going to be on a 5-year deal. But I think we've known for quite a few days now that the fee has been agreed, with David Ornstein and Fabrizio Romano coming out saying it's been agreed now. What are your thoughts?
It's just great. It's official now. The club have announced it, so they've got him over the line. It's a 5-year deal to 2028. Apparently turned down Tottenham as well to join Newcastle, which is unlike Maddison. So that's really good.
Apparently Tottenham actually offered him double the salary as well. Now, I think it's probably because of Champions League football's obviously a pulling factor as well, and Tottenham aren't it's crazy to say this, but Tottenham aren't as an attractive club as Newcastle at the minute.
Yeah.
I mean, a few years ago you wouldn't really be saying that, would you? But I mean, it's a fantastic sign, and he works incredibly hard, doesn't he?
It's an exciting sign for Newcastle. He's a young British player, you know. He's scored 13 goals last season. He was a really good player in a poor Leicester team last year, so I think he'll really help the team and benefit where he can play on the left or right. Sometimes he can play in behind the forward, so he's quite versatile, and Howe loves that in a player, and I'm sure he'll help the squad improve.
He certainly does work hard though, doesn't he? He is, I would say, sort of an Eddie Howe type of player now. He has scored 13 goals. We've talked about this a lot, but that is brilliant, and hopefully he can hit the ground running. And it's good because now I know Maxi is pretty much left now, but we do have quite a few options. You know, you've got Isaac who can play on the left. You've got Gordon who can play on the left or right, and even potentially centre forward. So he really does sort of help us for depth as well. Like I said before, it's believed the fee is around £38 million. He will sign a 5-year deal, but I just wanted to ask you, do you think the club have made the right decision in going for Barnes? Yeah,
definitely. Young player who's improved so much in the final third. His delivery of his final ball is really good. His finishing's improved. Once he gets running at players, he's really difficult to stop because he's so fast. And he's got this thing where he comes inside onto his right foot and gets his shot off. Really difficult to stop for his pace. Sometimes he gets to the byline and gets the ball back. So Wilson and Isaac will love having a player like that in the team with him.
Now, I just also wanted to ask you, do you think Newcastle have made the right decision in allowing Maxi to go and bringing Barnes in? Or, because in my opinion, I would have preferred them to keep both. But unfortunately, with financial fair play, that's not always how it works. So what are your thoughts on that?
Well, I think Maxi he's a one-off on his day. He can do things that other players can't do, and he can pull you. You know, if you're struggling and you need a goal, and you put him on. You know, if you need to get up the pitch with a ball, he can carry the ball up the pitch. But I think overall, Harvey Barnes is probably a more complete player, but Maxi has more technical ability going forward. So it's probably, I'm never going to question Eddie Howe, because I think I really trust him and what he believes in. So I think it is the right choice. It's a shame we couldn't keep Maxi and Harvey Barnes.
I think it's just financial fair play really sort of comes into effect as well. It is a real shame. Make sure to get your comments in down below. Now, I mean, it is an interesting one, because I've seen a lot of some Newcastle fans suggesting that they don't want Harvey Barnes. Now, I've spoke about this before in my last video, but I don't really understand it. Do you?
Maybe it's because he's not a big name to a lot of people, but if you understand football and you're knowledgeable about football, if you look at his stats, if you look at his performances, I totally justify Newcastle going out and getting him.
I mean, I didn't even know that he'd scored that many goals myself. So that really shows how much of a quality player he is. And I think since Eddie Howe came into the football club, one of my favourite things about him, what he's done is he's developed players that are already there at the club, and he's also developed players that'll come in. So you think, and Harvey Barnes scored 13 goals in a team that's got relegated, he is going to develop even more as a player under Eddie Howe. And I actually believe, do you think he can get to 18, 19, 20
That would be
Maybe
a big
that's
ask.
a big ask for him in his first season. But I mean, if he can do as good as he's done last time, that would be fantastic.
I agree with what you're saying. It's a good point, because Howe develops and improves players, and generally they get fitter under Howe because the training's so intense.
Yeah, I know that Anthony Gordon did say that originally when he first came in, he didn't realise how unfit he was. Now, ever since he's came in, he has looked really, really sharp and fit as well. So, like I said, Eddie Howe does develop players. Really, I'm really excited about the team at the minute. Tonali, Harvey Barnes, we're signing Livramento, or Lewis Hall now. I just wanted to ask you, in terms of positions, what do you think we need?
Oh, where do we need to buy? Who are the?
Yeah,
I think we could. I think we could do with another centre forward, because I know Wilson sometimes picks up injuries. So I'd say a centre forward, but I don't think that'll be a priority. I think a left back will probably be a priority, and perhaps another centre half.
Yeah, because Eddie Howe did actually say, because he did a press conference today for the Villa game with Jamal Lascelles, and he did say, that he doesn't think we will sign another striker due to we won't have enough money in the budget. So it looks like, the only way we could sign a striker now is potentially bringing in someone on loan. But I do agree with you. I do think we need a left back. I know that Dan Burn has played there many times before, but I do sort of think we need a left back. Let's see what happens with Livramento.
I think as well, though, we need to sell some players as well to create some space in the squad, because I think you can submit 25-man Premier League squad. So that some players who aren't really going to be involved, we need to sell them so we can potentially free up space in the squad for the players to come in.
Like Fraser, I'm not sure if Manquillo's going actually, because like you said in the last video, I think you said he was going to close to going to Spain. I'm not sure which club.
Well, he's gone to America with a squad, so it mustn't be nothing imminent on that front.
And I do agree with you. We do also need to sell players as well. So anyway, guys, make sure to hit that subscribe button. We are close to hitting 2,000 subscribers, which would be fantastic. Make sure to subscribe for regular uploads. Like I said in my last video, the Villa game is actually tonight, not yesterday. Like I said, we made a mistake there. But comment down below, are you actually going to watch that game? I mean,
midnight, isn't it? Kick off.
I mean, I'm not sure, I'll see. But anyway, guys, make sure to subscribe to your channel. We love your comments on this channel. So make sure to comment down below, what are your thoughts on the signing of Harvey Barnes? Do you think Newcastle have made the right decision in bringing Barnes in and letting Maxi go? What do you think's going to happen with Livramento? Do you think we're going to go back in for him? What players do you think Newcastle need to sell? So anyway, guys, hope you've enjoyed. See you guys in the next one.
Bye.